Ki11ng Eve, Season 2, Episode 1, Review Irresistible, Murderous Villanelle can't return soon enoug. Editors note the opinions in this article are the author's, as published by our content partner, and do not represent the views of MSN or Microsoft. The first season of postmodern spy caper Ki11ng Eve was a deliciously transgressive high-wire act in which comedy and cruelty, farce and horror, exterior glamour and interior ugliness circled one another in mutual fascination. Could this dazzling? There wasn't much time to ponder with Series 2 which has yet to receive an official UK airdate, picking up 30 seconds after Eve had driven a blade into the object of her obsession in Villanelle's Paris apartment. Down the stairs, video Jodie Comer speaks on the new season of BBC's Ki11ng. Fennell's biggest screen role to date was Nurse Patsy Mount in Call the Midwife, and she will be seen on Netflix later in the year as a young Camilla Parker Bowles in The Crown. Neither of which have a gallery. Everyone returning to Ki11ng Eve Season 2 and a few new faces. Refinery 29. Just as contrived was the attempt to progress the plot by having Eve solve the death of a .com entrepreneur whom Martins had exhumed as a welcome home gift. It's perfectly obvious, but that was forgivable as Ki11ng Eve made the most of its charming leads. Won a Golden Globe. The other pertinent question, of course, is when UK audiences will have an opportunity to resume acquaintances with Waller-Bridges' gallery of lethal weirdos. Last year,
raindrop, truck top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. I can't fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park,